and a pupil hang himself for coming second in an exam. I mean, number 2 is by all means a very good grade, if you ask me, in terms of even if there were 10 students in that class, number 2 still remains a good grade. But why would one resort to suicide?
I think, Michael, this is very disturbing, not only to the parents and to the to close people to the kid, but also to the nation. I think one of the things we've really been trying to say many times is that I think this system of examination is really very frustrating, especially for students. And that's why I think when Matiang'i is trying to bring sanity in the education sector, should also try to reconsider whether the system of just enabling students to sit for exams is really working, or maybe also considering the continuous assessments from maybe Form 1 to Form 4. You just have a continuous assessment program, and then there's like a mean grade at the end of Form 4, so that students are able to feel like they're acquiring knowledge. They're not just only being tested on an exam. And then look at this student. He might have been very bright all that time and just feels that he has not performed well in a single examination. That takes away his life.
This particular case would probably speak to something a bit deeper and maybe a psychological issue, because anybody who is okay, number 2, by all means, is a very, very good grade. But for somebody to get a result, and why would even suicide be an option?
Michael, you know, interesting is that I think when we were in school, there was a lot of, like, in school, apart from teachers, we had counseling, guiding and counseling a staff member who would actually go through sessions where you get counseling. So I think maybe these are also things to be seen, whether schools have those staff members, because I think it's important now for schools to consider employing counselors in schools. Not only having teachers, bazaars, cooks, and having counselors in schools to be able to identify students who need help. And I think there's that gap where you need actually to have people within schools who can be able to offer and be able to detect early maybe a change of behavioral change and be able to intervene before maybe students take. And look at even what this can relate to fires that are being caused allegedly by students.
All right.